G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives of mine is trying to build like me. Sit down with G Connect, gotta think. Every moment got you tapping the mental and looking out for the key. As a youngin', do it all for the G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives of mine is trying to build like me. Sit down with G Connect, gotta think. Every moment got you tapping the mental and looking out for the key. Whoa.
Yo, this your OG partner, Cocaine, and you're tapped in to G Connect.
You're now tuned in with G Connect.
Yo, what's going on? This is your boy Raz Kaz. You now tuned in to G Connect.
Check this out. GLA East Side. That's right. Glasses Malone. And you already know you tapping in. G Connect, nigga.
All right, Easter Deals, your favorite East Side nigga, East Side K-Boy on G Connect.
All right, it's your boy Newport tapping in with G Connect.
All right, peace. It's your brother Cam tapping in with G Connect.
Hello, Snoopy Blue. Tapping in with G Connect.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kato Fornia, man, and I'm with my boy G2Bs, the G Connect show, man, where different generations have real conversations, man.
Okay, we back. Continuing the conversation with CJ Mac. I hope you enjoy the rest of this content. I'll let your boy.
Let's get it.
What do most people misunderstand about you, CJ?
Misunderstand about me? Well, some people think that I'm unapproachable probably because, I don't know, I think I got a certain look or some shit, man. Until people know me, they think they be thinking I'll be on bullshit, but I really don't. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, especially at this age. Now, it was a time when I wasn't real friendly because I didn't think that you survived being friendly in the streets.
Right.
So I didn't even used to smile and shit like that back in the days because I thought like, you know, like my brain was just trained to be on go at all times. You know what I mean? So when I first got in the rap game, like they wasn't accepting me. If it wouldn't be for DubC, they was like, nah, dude right there, a street dude. Like, Like the police used to be messing with me, just all kind of shit, bro. Like they'd open up a van door. CJ, I got my eye on you. Well, I'm just trying to rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
It's a lot of stuff like that about me that people don't really know and about my career. Like it was, they wasn't going for it. They was like, nah, not him. Because I guess my name probably came up in a lot of different situations and shit back in the days, you know, and other dudes that was trying to rap, you know, they wasn't that solid, you know what I'm saying?
Intimidated.
Well, not that they was intimidated. Some of them was real street dudes, but they was trying to get into the music thing, but they also, a couple of them wasn't right and was kind of working for people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was near. You know, I can't say no name, but they was near, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so it's just like, you know, the people get information and then they go, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, but fortunately I had kind of like really changed my life. And then I knew like, if I go back to that life, it's going to be a wrap. So I got to fight with this one because they laying low for me to do something stupid.
Right.
Just to bring up the approachable situation, it's funny you mentioned that because today's episode of G Connect is brought to you by Trust Me Vodka, premium, ultra smooth vodka, bro.
Make sure to check them out on Instagram at Trust Me Vodka. You can also check out their website at trustmevodka.com. And also make sure you tap into G Connect on Instagram. That's G Connect on Instagram.
You feel me? The day I met you in person, where I met you at, the time I met you, I was shocked that you was like, okay, here, bro, just take my number and get at me. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk later. I gotta go finish doing this. I think you was at Snoop Dogg compound. Or somewhere over there, because I ran into you at the gas station and you had just walked across the street, but I had just flew in and got a rental car because I was living out here.
Okay.
So I had just pulled in town, and as I'm stopping to get me a little something to sip on, I see you, and I'm like,
yeah, I remember that. I was over at Snoop's working.
Yeah. And I looked and I said, okay, let me go see if this him. Because I didn't know for sure. You know, a lot of, and you was like, yeah, what's going on, brother? And you know what I'm saying? There was the handshake. You know, we from the trenches, so I know the surrounding, the check So I was like, okay, yeah. We've been chopping it up ever since, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, it's like you kind of learn to kind of like, well, I guess if you're lucky, you kind of learn to see if a situation is a dangerous situation or not, rather quickly, right? And it used to be a little more difficult because when I was younger, people used to come up to me and they already had that aggression and bravado, like they got to be a certain way when they see. It's the funniest shit in the world, bro. Like I used to see dudes, they be jawed up and shit when they see me or whatever. What's up? And then as soon as I'll be like, "What's up, bro?" They be like, "Oh, what's up, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? Like they be thinking they gotta be. They used to think they had to be like, you know what I mean, super hardcore. You know what I mean, around me or whatever, right? So that was a little difficult because coming from the streets is like, you know, it's might not be walking up for no autograph. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get your bubble busted. You know what I'm saying?
He might want to autograph something, just not that.
Right. So it's kind of like it's a tricky game, man. You know, I like to tell Dub, we be laughing about it, like we be having like the 5-minute rapper pass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty cool everywhere for about 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Before somebody started tripping. So when I met you, it was within that 5 minutes. So we was good. Whoever you was, wherever you was from, I know I had about 5 minutes. So I had to do a brief. Oh, yeah, what's up, man? Whoop. Look in your eyes. All right, cool. Whoop. You know what I'm saying? And then do it moving back behind them gates over there. Snoop.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the, you know what I'm saying, the embracement, bro.
No, it's all good, bro.
Okay. When did you actually start rapping?
Yeah, man, about 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't rap worth a damn, but I was trying it, you know what I mean? So probably like, man, it's about 14 years old, but I started independently, dropping records, man, probably like about 80 something. Like I was like the street dude that had the bread. So a lot of these dudes that's like millionaires right now, bro, like I used to keep their lights on and made sure that equipment was working, you know what I'm saying? Cause I had the little bag back then, right? So I felt like no one was really taking me seriously though. It's like I was just the electric bill money, you know what I'm saying? So I said, man, I got to show these dudes, man. So I started really, really doing it on my own, getting some music done. And I moved to Atlanta actually in about 90. And I was putting stuff out myself, my own little independent stuff, little EPs and little stuff like that, you know. And then I came back home and then I just ended up getting a deal with Rap A Lot Records. So Rap A Lot Records was my first studio type album, you know what I'm saying? Not studio album, but I guess I could say professional album.
So you was label mates with Yuck Mouth at the same time? Y'all was on
indirectly. So I was on Rap A Lot Records with Scarface and Ghetto Boys and all them. Yuck Mouth was on Virgin New Tribe. But Rap A Lot ended up doing a deal with Virgin and New Tribe. So we was on the same label, but not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So believe it or not, like our records actually competed against each other because New Tribe at the time, and I hope they don't get mad at me, but I don't really care. Not Young Mouth, but the label people, because I'm still cool with them. But they were struggling to get a record out, right? When you get a certain age, you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, the label New Tribe was kind of like struggling to put a record out, and they grouped up with Rap A Lot, and they come back to back, home runs. Scarface, Never Seen a Man Cry, The Diary, pop, platinum. Big Mike, gold, bam. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So Ghetto Boys, bam. You know what I mean? So then they had to get a hit. So I was up next for Rap A Lot because me and Scarface did a song on the Friday soundtrack, all that. I went down there putting together his video, Never Seen a Man Cry, all that kind of stuff. So I was up next. And so the Loonies was coming up at the same time, Young Mouth and them. And, you know, it was like this record or this record, but New Tribe was kind of controlling the marketing and all that. So I just felt like I love Yuck and I love the song 5 on it, and I think it's a real hit. but that shit kind of smashed me because they got more promotions than me. Fuck that. I'm hating.
Right.
But they had to.
Hey, no, we from that old school. We ain't hating. You just speaking the truth.
Yeah, it's just real shit. But no, but that is a dynamic song. And at the end of the day, that's a banging ass song.
Shout out.
So you know, but I got it. So we came out at the exact same time. We was actually on the road together and shit like that. But they, you know, I might be added to the playlist in a certain town, but they went on the interview, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I started tripping, and then it was like, then when I started tripping, it was like, "Oh man, you know." Then I became the street guy again. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, we knew it. We knew it.
Right. So I've been through a lot of politics with the rap thing in my career.
I hope you enjoyed the content of this conversation with CJ Mac and continue watching only on G Connect.
We're going to bring you CJ Mac and plenty of more, so continue to watch.
It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. You gotta keep it G, man. It ain't nothing but a G thing. It ain't nothing but a G thing. Different conversations with different generations. You gotta keep it G, man.